the national security strategy that Donald Trump laid out was not a response to multipolarity, which is how Korobko is laying it out. The alt media some of these guys who understand that NATO is bad and all that, right? He gets that. But he thinks the US is still part of that hegemon. He isn't seeing all this breaking from the hegemon. He thinks Trump is responding to the multipolar alliance. The national security strategy is an endorsement of and codification of the multipolar alliance, aka the sovereign alliance. They just don't want to say the word, guys. We all know what's happening. They just don't want to say it. They don't want this head to get too big. So there's a subtle retardation happening in like the alt media sector where they are so convinced of many of the things we are, NATO and the EU and all of that, globalism bad, Russia actually not bad, etc. But they can't get it through their heads that Donald Trump knows what he's doing. And how do you create a de facto multipolar alliance? You have to accelerate multipolarity. How do you accelerate multipolarity? You kick off a global economic war. That's how you get a multipolar game board. That's what they're doing. It's a mutual war over trade. And who loses in that system? The system itself. And the ones who are emblematic of that system is the EU, represented by Brussels, Strasbourg, name your, Britain, the empire. They can't survive on it. They don't have real militaries. They don't have real democracies. They don't have real republics. They don't own their own energy. Most of their energy infrastructure comes from Russia and the US, liquefied natural gas. They don't have any real power. As Trump says in the NSS, the hard power projection capabilities of these people is non-existent. There's no negotiation happening here. What Trump is doing in the NSS is he's telling Europe, we're going in this direction. We are going in this direction. Russia's already going in that direction. China's going in that direction. We're all going to be over there. And if you don't join us over there, you are going to collapse into a hellscape feedback loop, and you're going to be torn apart by your own peoples. That's what's going to happen. That is what will happen in Europe. So I think it's pretty exciting.